We can have a great time because it's going to be warm out there again.
Yeah, warm and calm. No major weather concerns for most areas today, but from Roswell to the southeast, we'll have to watch out for thunderstorms. It is severe weather season, and some thunderstorms may pack a punch, not only today, but for at least the next few days. But right now, it's not only pretty mild out there, but pretty calm out there in Roswell. Still dark out there, approaching 4:45 right now on this Tuesday morning. An air temperature 53 right now with a light south-southwesterly wind at 4 miles per hour. Still very dry, 27% humidity. The Gulf moisture farther to the southeast of New Mexico this morning with those wispy clouds in the northeast highlands symbolizing those westerly winds going up and over and down the Sangre de Cristo Mountains and toward the northeast highlands, providing that still mild start and even a milder start in Clayton, 55 degrees right now, as well as Hobbs, 59 and dropping in Carlsbad with lighter winds for the past few hours. 42 right now in Las Vegas, 39 in Santa Fe, pretty cold in Alamosa, 28. Last check, 16 in Angel Fire. Meanwhile, 51 in Albuquerque. 33 calm and colder in Grants. We're sitting at 54 right now at the TRC. And across the metro, of course, the colder air still in the San Diaz, 38 Edgewood, 30 in Moriarty. Still some patchy snow in the higher elevations, but a lot of that will continue to melt as temperatures will continue to rise for the next couple of days at least. 51 at the Sunport, meanwhile 41 in Los Lunas right now. A good look at downtown Albuquerque. Still dry and still calm out there and still dark with that northerly wind at 9 miles per hour, occasionally gusting close to 20 miles per hour with that colder air trying to descend down not only to San Diaz but the northern mountains, so temperatures will drop with calmer winds before sunrise in the mid to upper 40s. The humidity still pretty low at 33%. Throughout the remainder parts of the morning into the afternoon, temperatures will be rising back above normal in Albuquerque in the mid to upper 70s, upper 80s in Carlsbad. A couple areas in Eddy and Lee counties may be very close to 90 degrees today. Upper 80s, but a drier air mass in Deming. High 60s and 70s in around Durango, Farmington, Alamosa, and Taos. Temperatures seasonably mild for this time of the year, as we'll be reaching right around the 78-degree mark in Albuquerque, mostly sunny. A warmer day, a drier day, a beautiful day. But again, thunderstorm chances increasing in eastern New Mexico with a marginal to slight chance of severe weather in around Tucumcari, but especially in Lee County of New Mexico, with a few of those storms packing a punch up to quarter to dime-sized hailstones, some lightning strikes that may spark up wildfires because the dry surface conditions will still mostly prevail. Not much rainfall with these storms, but some gusty Iraq winds possible, especially in eastern New Mexico near Portales and Clovis later today around 3 o'clock, even throughout the early overnight hours. These storms will fire off, mostly moving to the northeast and briefly moving around. Again, Clovis around midnight, if not even before exiting just to the south of I-40 south of Tucumcari before more storms start to fire off tomorrow. And these storms may be a little bit stronger and may produce a little bit more rain. So when thunder roars go indoors, a severe weather threat tomorrow, pretty much a carbon copy of today. Would not be surprised if that threat moves a little bit farther to the west so later this week because of this Gulf moisture with this dry line moving far to the west. So that line separating the green colors, the moisture, to the lower humidity values. And as this dry line moves far to the west later this week, we'll see more chances of rain in eastern, even parts of northern New Mexico the next few days. But Albuquerque looking mostly dry. Durango, Farmington, you are going to be dry. In the low to mid 70s, lows in the 20s and 30s in around Durango, and a bit colder in some of the higher elevations in the San Luis Valley to the San Juan Mountains, including Alamosa. Farmington, Gallup, and Grants, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s today. Getting pretty close to the low 80s tomorrow. Camado to the south, 70s and 80s. Beautiful weather and not too windy. So yeah, not as dusty as last week, but that may change a little bit later this week and into the weekend, especially. In Cloudcroft, 60s, Ruidoso, 70s, Roswell, 80s. Better chances for rain in Hobbs near Lovington, maybe near Tucumcari to the south as well, but from Conchas to the northeast, highs in the 70s and 80s, a bit breezy and mostly dry out there. In the northern mountain communities from Red River to Santa Fe, temperatures ranging from the upper 50s to the 70s. Beautiful weather for today. Moriarty, Cedar Crest to from the north to south valley of Albuquerque. Temperatures mostly in the 70s today. Berlin, Los Lunas, you may be reaching the low 80s. Our average high is 72, remaining above normal and back in the 80s later this week. And then the winds pick up, the dust potentially this weekend. Now, yeah, every other Saturday has been either warm and then the other Saturdays have been cold. This Saturday is going to be pretty warm and mostly dry out there.
All right, we've got the other Saturday then this week.
Yeah, so looking forward to the, kind of spring-like weather.
Thanks, Ryan.